Good morning. It is right at 10 o'clock. I surprisingly am not late. I will send out some quick reminders if you guys would do the same about Power Hour, and then we will get started. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend and were productive and got a lot done. I know for my team, it seems like it is picking back up. It's that time of year. I know that a lot of people will tell you, like, not maybe in our company, but in our industry, that it's slow till Christmas. That is never the case for my team personally. I always notice that July and August are our slower months. That things slow down, people get busy with kids, vacation, etc. And then by the end of September, it is always crazy for us. So like I told my team yesterday, I believe, and this morning, if you guys are not like checking in and working your businesses right now, you are missing out majorly because things are definitely picking back up. So let's send those reminders really quickly to chats, groups, team members, etc., that it is Power Hour time. I have a couple of things I want to cover, and then Elisa wanted to see if we had some time to go back over what a new associate launch call is. These are something that I used to do. At one time I did weekly, then I did them bi-weekly and monthly. Just because of my schedule, like as the kids get older, it's hard for me to commit to a specific day like I used to say I will take an hour to an hour and a half out of my day to do this. But it is also something that I really enjoyed doing. It helped me to get to know my new associates. We always had incredible response and turnout on those calls. And so I will go over what a new associate launch call is, what it looks like, the kind of content that it should cover. I'll go over my notes from that. And then you guys will have an idea if ever you decide that a new associate launch call is right for your team. I would say, at the time that I was doing them for my entire downline. And in the beginning, we did a bunch of them because there was the need. There was a lot of new associates that needed to go through that portion of the training. And there was the need for me to do it. So I did a couple times a week, and then I did once a week, and then I did like once a month, and then I've done every couple of weeks, and I've done the 1st and the 15th. So I've done it several different ways. But yeah, so send those reminders really quickly. When you're done, say done, and we will move on with the first couple things that I want to have people do today. Cool. We got some dones. My computer is running unbelievably slow, so I'm probably going to have to switch working over to my phone so that we don't spend all day waiting on things to load. Okay. So while I'm finishing this because it's like, I don't know, must be where I'm at right now. My service is not good. Couple of things I need from you guys. I really like to do this. I know there's not a ton of people on here, so there's about 30 of us right now, so I can give you guys some more individualized attention on stuff. But something that, if you've done a call with me, that I really like to do is a celebration second. Just take a second to celebrate something. We don't do it enough in life. We reach and reach and reach and reach for a goal, and then we hit it, and it's like our brain immediately goes to what's next. And so I want to take a second to celebrate something. This can be a business win. This can be a personal life win. This can be a fitness win, a health win, a weight loss win. I don't care what it is, but please put in the chat section super quickly something that you are celebrating. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It doesn't have to be anything in particular, but something that you are celebrating today, or want to take a second. I'm getting out of my sales funk. Absolutely. Tabitha, that was going to be exactly my same thing. I had 3 enrollments this weekend. So that, I know that means it is picking up for people. Taking my combo consistently for a week. That's a great one. 8 pounds this month, hoping to lose 20 by Mexico. All of this stuff is great examples of things to celebrate. Gained 2 business builders. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And they're local. Meet for training today. How exciting. Been in a funk too. Woke up this morning with a better attitude. That's a win. I 100% believe that is a win. Celebrating the fact I got to spend the entire weekend with my grown kids. Aw, I hope, like I was just talking to Elisa and Alicia last night about parenting and how hard it can be sometimes. And we were discussing like how it gets harder almost as they get older. And that's something that I hope happens for me. I'm very close with my mom. And so I hope having 4 kids that we remain close and they still want to be around and want to spend time as they get older. So that makes me happy for you, Mari. Celebrating stepping out of my comfort and doing a training next week by myself. That's awesome. Trying to rank this month, Eula. You got it. You got it, lady. Went about a new way, talking to my customers about the business and having so many customers decide to go active now. That is awesome. Yeah, Karen, if you want to share what you're doing, we'd be happy to hear it. Celebrating staying focused on the true transformation since January. Tons of new interest with potentials. Yeah, people, guys, listen, there's another company out there, and I'm not going to mention the name, but if you are at all familiar with the industry, you will know what I say when I say that it rhymes with Peach Modi. And they run challenges exactly like our True Transformation all year round, just like we do basically. And they crush it because they focus on getting those people on those challenges. So can be super effective, is a super effective way of running a business, getting somebody started, etc. And then, a lot of people go, well, if you focus on that and getting them started on our 6-week challenge or 8-week, there's our 6-week, I believe ours are 8. So there is a slight variation there. But if you focus on getting them on that, then what happens when somebody wants to come in when there isn't a challenge starting? And I say start your own. I saw Maury posted the other day something that I thought was freaking genius. I think it was Maury or maybe it was Jennifer. I don't know who it was. Anyway, they were genius. And they were like, if I started a 7-day challenge, who would want to run it with me? And so, we're not running a 7-day challenge right now in our teams like we have in the past. So take the bull by the horns, take initiative and run it yourself. It's very simple. Put the people in a chat, put the people in a group, send inspiration, send accountability. It's not difficult. It can be done. And so, yeah, True Transformation is a huge tool towards building your business. celebrating cutting off people that are toxic sounds crazy. It doesn't sound crazy at all, first of all. Not at all. It holds negativity. I'm already feeling better. Absolutely. Talking to more people about the product, staying focused. That's great. Still new, but I'm having some of my samples upgraded already. That's exciting. Lisa, you've been doing so good. I've been watching you. You have been doing so good. Telling them how they can make $300 a month and get free product by selling one trial a day. That's awesome. It was me. Yeah, Mari, I think that was genius, really. Get them 100% focus on that. There's so much more value to have. I know this is going to surprise you guys, but the FedEx truck is pulling into my driveway to deliver something right now. Anybody that knows anything about me knows that I get deliveries every day. Already done more today than I have all month. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's try and get a little bit productive now. I love these celebrations. I just like to celebrate with you guys and see what you guys have going on. And I think it's important. I really do. I think it's important to take, even if it's once a week, a chance to celebrate something that's going on. So now the next thing I want you guys to do is to go to, hang on, I'm going to send it into the chat here. So give me just 1 second. So most of you may know this, some of you may not. Our power hours are always recorded, and they are recorded and saved to YouTube so that we don't have to worry about trying to send out links and so forth. Now that our Power Hour account on YouTube has hit 100 subscribers, we get a pretty easy to remember link to YouTube. I'm putting it in the chat. It's youtube.com/c/true power hour. So if everybody would do me a quick favor and pop over to that link. I want to show you guys the benefit of this. I want to encourage you guys to first of all subscribe so you get notifications when we do upload something, and secondly to save that, bookmark it, and share it with any friends. Elisa, Alicia, and myself do have somebody that works full-time for us as a marketing team, and helps us with like sort of like a virtual assistant type things. And part of her job is to make sure that these power hours stay updated. So I know a lot of you have the old link, and what you will notice is that those power hours aren't updated because that's not the active account that we're using for YouTube. So this link I sent here, make sure you save, bookmark, and subscribe to that link, because it is going to be the one that all the stuff is updated to. And as you can see here, today's the 23rd, and the most recent one I'm seeing updated is Alicia's, which if you have not watched that power hour, it was an incredible power hour. I'm actually having her take the content that she shared with us in there and the training that she shared with us in there, give us some scripts, give us a video recording of just some of the training that she shared with us, because it was so good. But those are updated, you know, because like I said, this is somebody that works full time for us, so it is updated weekly as that is part of her job. So just make sure you're checking that. If there's a power hour you want somebody to see, that's how you'll send it to them, etc. So that is what I ask of you guys to do for me really quickly today. So the next thing, when you're finished with that, is I want you guys to, and I'm going to show you the post, but I want you guys to do a post like this. I want you to do it, you know, if you guys are all working in a customer group together, maybe don't all do it in your customer group at the same time. But I would like it to be something that's in your guys' customer groups and on your profile as well. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this post here, but I'm going to share it with you really quickly. Just let me get it so that I can share my screen. I'm going to close out some tabs because everything is running so slow. Okay. When I'm sharing, would you guys let me know so that I know you can see what I'm showing you? It'll be it's a selfie of me. So, okay. when I'm sharing, could you guys just say something in the chat for me? Okay, this isn't floating. Okay, you can see it. Perfect. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure because I recorded a training on Zoom the other day. It was 35 minutes. I went back and none of the screen share showed. So you couldn't tell anything that I did. And I got so frustrated I didn't even record it again. So anyway, so a post like this, it's a selfie. It's a very simple picture of me holding the product. If you're not comfortable showing your face, I know there's people that hate selfies. Put the product in your hand, hold it out like this, and show the product. Just something where you can see the product, see your face if you're comfortable with that, etc. And this is what this post in my customer group has had 239 comments on it. On my profile page, it had like 100 comments on it. So, and on top of that, I've gotten tons and tons and tons and tons of inquiries. This is my door open for conversation type post. Very rarely do I ever recommend or sell the combo just by itself. I consistently try to sell like the belly blaster kit, but this type of post opens a door for me to tell them the value of the products that we have and figure out what they need. And so what I want you guys to do is take a picture of yourself, of your product, etc. It doesn't have to be right this second. Write it down, put it in your notes on your phone as a to-do list as soon as we're done here, or as soon as, you know, like I haven't even brushed my hair, so as soon as I don't look homeless anymore, or whatever it is to do. But it says, shouting from the rooftops, we have $35 off our weight loss combo codes. These discounts are for new customers, available exclusively through the associates in this group. Obviously, if you were putting it on your personal page, you would say exclusively through me, get them while they're hot, friends. And this post blew up for me. I had people inboxing me right away, not even commenting. They just started inboxing me when I posted it on my profile. And, you know, I had a level 1 say like, well, but we don't have enrollment fees anymore. So what's the 35? How do I explain that? I'm like, they don't need to know all that. They only need to know what you tell them. Okay. So it is $35 off. 2 weeks ago, we had an enrollment fee that would have cost them an extra $35. So it is absolutely true that it is now an extra $35 off of what it once was. So, just that sort of stuff, keeping that in mind will help you when talking to people. And I will show you quickly if I see people it blew up for you too. That's awesome. It says loading. Can other people see it? I don't know. Maybe it's you, because I see other people saying that they can see it. Okay. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to stop the share here, and I'm going to read to you guys and put in the comments when they messaged me what I was saying to them. So 1 second. Let me pull it up. When I talk to somebody about stuff like this, it's the key all the time is to keep it super simple. Again, they don't need to know, well, we once had enrollment fees and now we don't have enrollment fees. And so that's why it's cheaper, but they don't need to know all that information. The information that I'm going to tell somebody is simply what they're getting, what products I'm referring, to them, that I'm referring to that are discounted. What the benefits of those products are and what I can offer it to them. And I want to emphasize the exclusivity of the fact that it comes through me. I think that something that is super important that doesn't happen enough is like making yourself some sort of expert. When people feel like they don't have any other option but you, then they will go to you every time because they know you as the expert in this particular subject, i.e. being, in this case, being TrueVision. So hang on, I'm pulling up my list. I should have had this all together so I could go through it quickly, but I'm sorry, I don't. Okay. So when somebody commented on my personal profile on this particular thing, you got a sale from it, that's awesome. And keeping it super simple, that is absolutely the key. So when somebody responded on my personal profile, this is what I said. Now, do I have 2 spots left? No. But for me personally, I don't want to take on more than I can handle. So I will sometimes tell people there's 2 spots left for more than one reason, but I also want to create a sense of urgency. Okay. So I will say that her response was, yes, I'm very interested. And so then I told her, you'll see exactly what I said to you guys. I say every single time, it's what are they getting? What are the benefits? And what exclusive offer can I give them on this product? So in this script, you'll see that. It says, I don't know why it like butts them right up against each other like that when I send something, but it says, it is the orange and blue capsule combo, our basic 2-pill weight loss combo. The benefits of that package are increased energy, fat loss, focus, and of course, weight loss. How does that sound? It's $80 with my $35 off code, locks that savings in for you for a whole year. So it's a great deal. Okay. So as you can see, super simple. Her response was literally, how do I order and how soon can I get it? And I sent her the link and she enrolled. So keeping it super, super, super simple. So that's your like quick homework for today, is to do a post like this one. And then when you have people reach out to you, keeping it super simple. Tabitha, if you don't mind, I'd love to see what you shared, people, since you had a good response with that. If you don't mind sharing in the comment section, I'd love to see what you said to people as well, just to give another example or another idea. Okay. So hopefully you guys are screenshotting, taking notes, writing that down as an assignment. The second piece of homework I have for you guys today is another post, and this is a on your page post. And the reason for this post is, you know, a lot of people say, I can't find business builders. I can't find people interested in selling. I can't even get people responding or serious or any of that stuff. And I always say that if you guys want to find more people to work the business, if you want to find more people that are interested in the business, you have to talk to more people about the business. And sometimes that comes in not a direct way. I strongly do encourage you guys, once Alicia's training is done, or if you haven't watched her freaking awesome Power Hour from last week, please go back and watch it, because it is just freaking genius. But I strongly encourage you talking to people directly about the business, but a lot of the process is small little reminders, little drips on top of their head, little posts on your page, little just reminders of, even if your business isn't a full-time thing like it is for me or some of us, did it pay for your groceries? Again, Alicia Williams posted last month in our customer group. It's a picture, and I can screen share it for you guys to give you guys another example. But it's a picture of her TrueVision card, obviously her debit card, obviously with the numbers covered up on it. But it's a picture of the debit card and a full cart of groceries. And it literally simply says, does TrueVision pay for your groceries? Okay. Here, I'm going to screen share it for you guys, just so you guys can see an example of what I'm talking about. When I'm screen sharing, please say something in the chat for me. Okay. Perfect. Oops. Did it just go away? Okay. So you see here, does True Vision pay for your groceries? It's a full cart of groceries, her True Vision card. 268 comments on this. And I'm talking like we had probably like 100 within 15 minutes. But I mean, as you will see in here, if I can get it to load, it's like interested info. How does that work? Like, I mean, people wanted to know right away. I know my stuff is loading really slow and I don't really know why, so I apologize. But groceries to feed a family of 6 and my car payment. Let's see. Wow. Yep. I would like to have this. It buys my groceries and makes my new camper payment. It helps me pay for my products. Yes. And then some. So there was like lots and lots and lots of interaction on this post here. Super, super awesome. So when I say it doesn't have to be a direct, do you want to sell my stuff, it's little reminders like this of what you're doing, how it's changing your life. And it doesn't have to be a story like mine. It doesn't have to be a story where it was bankruptcy to 6 figures, retired husband, both of us working home full time to make an impact. People want the little things. They want their groceries paid for. They want their camper payment paid for, like Debbie said. They want their truck payment paid for. And if we can offer them that, like I think it was Karen was saying, she took a new route. Instead of saying this can change your life and your kid's life and you'll have generational wealth because of this company, simply saying, what if I could help you get $300 a month? What if I could help you get $200 a month? And I think that is something that in this particular company we don't do enough of, because talking about the little things is what we should be talking about. That's what people are going to believe they are capable of. They're not going to believe that they're capable of being a 6-figure earner. They're not going to believe that they're capable of being a millionaire. They may be able to believe that they can make a couple extra $100 a month. They can pay for their products and maybe have a little bit left over. Those are the types of things that they are going to believe. So the grocery example is a great one. The next one is an example I'm going to give you guys for today. It's Monday. People freaking hate Mondays. But do we hate Mondays at True Vision? No. Why don't we hate Mondays at True Vision? Because it's payday, right? Every single Monday. Okay? Exactly. Payday every single Monday. So why are we not celebrating that, guys? People that work full-time jobs hate Monday. But if we're constantly drip, 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 I get paid on Monday. I love Monday. Monday is my favorite day of the week. Every week, they're going to go, all right, now listen. What is it that Tabitha is doing that she loves Mondays so much? I've had 6 cups of coffee today and I'm miserable. You know what I mean? So why are we not talking about that? So today, you're going to have to wait, but when we get paid, I want you guys, and I'll tell you exactly what my post is going to say. You can use it, change it up, make it sound more like you. But when I get paid, I'm going to say something like, oh my goodness, it's Monyay, like M-O-N-Y-A-Y. People are getting paid and they're losing their minds. And then I'm going to ask for some of you guys to tell me, what are you using your Monday pay for? And I'm going to be like, Tabitha's using it to for the gas for her family vacation, and Suzanne is using it to pay for her groceries this week, and I just paid off a credit card with it, or whatever it may be. What are you using that for? Why are people losing their minds and so excited on Monday? So that's your next homework assignment. When we get paid, think of what you can do, how you can talk about your business, what it's doing for you. No income claims, obviously. I'm not saying I just took my $6,000 Monday paycheck and I'm going to go buy a car or whatever. Like, no, we're not talking about actual specific income claims. We're talking about, you know, if I'm making a truck payment with a Monday paycheck, that's about, you know, what's an average truck? People are not stupid. They'll piece together how much it could potentially be. But whatever that is for you, why are you excited about Monday Pay? What are you using it for? Okay, so let me look back at the comments really quickly. So those are your 2 homework assignments. A selfie, talking about the $35 off code as like an entry level to start a conversation with people. And number 2, when we get paid, let's freaking celebrate it, okay? Okay, so I hate it when this thing scrolls. Every time I make comments, it'll scroll back up. I really hate that. I don't know why it does it. Let's see. I know that Tabitha shared with us her scripts. Okay, so back to the $35 off thing. Tabitha shared with us what she's saying. She said that she put, hello, so-and-so. See, you're interested in the discounted combo. Is that correct? When they said yes, absolutely, so excited to offer this discount on your first order. By ordering through my link, you'll receive this special discount along with my personal support and guidance along the way. How does that sound? I love that. Reminding them that, you know, like, we are not a website where it's just a transactional thing. I'm actually here to help you, I think is super powerful. So I really like that you include that. Okay. Is there always a European transfer fee? I have no idea what that means. I don't even say a dollar amount. Yeah, that's right. Oh, on the patches. Yes. So our merchant for the CBD patches is in Europe. And it's going to depend on the card they're using and the terms of that card. So yes, there's always a European surcharge, essentially, is what it is. And it's just like I don't know. Really what it is the card they're using charges extra to purchase things out of the United States. Does that make sense? So that is what they're seeing there. Not all cards have them. Not all banks have them. But if their card does, then that's what you're seeing. Sorry, I was like, I don't understand what a European transfer means. Okay. International, yes. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes it will decline on that first transaction just to make sure, I guess, that it's not some sort of fraud. From my understanding, I spoke with one of the owners a couple weeks ago, and this won't be like this much longer. Hopefully it won't be, and you won't have to use an international merchant at all. But so this is just a temporary pain for now. Okay. Does anybody have any questions really quickly about anything? I said that I was going to cover new associate launch today call, but for some reason, I'm trying to get my notes from that stuff to load, and it keeps failing. And I don't know if it's a problem with the drive that I have it on or my computer. So what I will have to do probably is, let me see if I can get it to load now. is set up a call for next week where we cover new associate launch stuff, because I'm just not sure if it's going to load. Would that be something you guys want to see if I were to set up a call to do that? Okay. Okay. Cool. And I only have about 20 minutes left now, and it does take about an hour to get through that stuff, so I don't want to cut any of it off. So what I'll do then, since you guys are saying it's something that would be beneficial, I will look at my schedule for next week and get that power hour schedule out as soon as possible. And then when you see my name on there, just know that I am covering new associate launch next week on my power hour day. Okay? Is that okay with everybody? Is that cool? Okay, there was a question, I'm sorry. How do you get engagement on your wall? Okay, that's a really good question. And I want to start with saying it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to do that. It takes consistency, it takes knowing your audience, and it takes giving your audience what they want to see. So when I am trying to build engagement, and right now is a really good example because you guys, most of you know that I had a tummy tuck surgery in August, and it took me a lot longer to come back and bounce back and feel like myself from that surgery than I anticipated. I had a really hard time with pain. I had a really hard time with the medications. Once I came off the medications, that was much harder than I anticipated as well. And I just struggled. And so my posting went way down, and my engagement in turn went way down. And I'm finally back feeling like myself. And so I have been having to work and build engagement. And so for me, I know who I want to talk to, and that is, I want to talk to moms. I want to talk to moms that are tired and sick and struggling and sad and looking for a way out, and all of the boxes that I myself checked. You know, Maury, she's looking for women who are struggling with their health, with their diabetes, with their this, with their that. I mean, I'm not speaking for her, but I know that's her story. So I know that's probably what she's looking for, just as an example. So knowing your audience is going to help you tremendously. So when I'm trying to build engagement, I will do lots of I was this and now I'm this. This was my life and now my life is like this. And I'll do those type of posts to get people paying attention. And then I'll do posts like what I just showed you guys today. Once I have some engagement going on my page, I will do the $35 off, like with a selfie post. And then I notice my response goes way up. The other thing that my team is really, really good about doing, and I don't know that if you guys do this or if you encourage it, but if I have a post I need comments on, I have no fears in the world about taking the link to that post, sending it to my 1-stars, sending it to my downline and saying, listen, can you guys go share your before and after, share your excitement on this? And it boosts that post and boosts the algorithm. When people are engaging and interacting with me, it is supremely important that you go interact with them as well. I try to never let a single comment go unresponded to, no matter what it is. If I know that Alicia is just boosting my post, I'm still going to go put a heart underneath her response to my post, okay? So I interact with every single person on my post. If it is a customer, something that I do, and I think I've had you guys do on Power Hour before, is to go back through your posts, let's say from just this weekend. Maybe you're somebody that posts a lot. I kind of post a lot. So to go back a whole week would be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But I will go back for my post just from this weekend. I'll click and see who liked it. And then I'll go down through and I'll go, okay, associate. Oh, wait, this is either a customer or a potential customer. And I'll click on their name, go to their page, comment on some of their stuff, go back to my post and go back down through that list and interact and engage specifically with those customers. It makes a huge difference. Those interactive, fun game type posts, I don't care how stupid it is. I don't care if you care about anybody's opinion. Those posts get engagement, and they get engagement from the kind of people that you want to be engaging with, which are your potentials and your customers. And then you do the same thing. You go down through there, look and see who's commenting and liking that aren't already existing associates, and go interact on their page. It's going to make a huge difference. And once you kind of master how often you need to do this, which is about every day, I would venture to say, if not every other day. But once you master that schedule, you're going to see those engagements going up. But first and foremost, you have to be posting content that people care about. You have to be posting content that your audience is going to be interested in and want to see. So think about that. Make a list of all of the attributes about you. You know, when I do this sort of stuff, I think I was a young mom. I was young married, and then young divorced. I'm remarried. I'm married to, you know, somebody I now love very, very much. We have a blended family. I have 2 boys. I have 2 girls. They're close in age. You know, like I start thinking they're in sports, they're this, they're that. And I make a list of the different things that may apply to the woman or man that I'm speaking to. So do that, and then create your content around that. Does that make sense? Okay, I feel like I'm talking to myself. That's a very common thing, but utilize your team. If you don't have a downline, utilize a sideline, utilize an upline, and say, I really need this post boosted. And they will probably do that for you. They'll go comment their before and afters. They'll go cheer you on. They'll go say that they're interested, whatever it may be. We do a ton of boosting in my team, and it does work. Okay, any random, but any chance we'll get tubs of watermelon H&H? That's a good question, and I have no idea. I'm just gonna be honest. I know that the reason we got the grape tubs is it was like our most popular flavor. So I guess the more you guys buy of the watermelon, the better the chance that we get it in a tub. I don't know, but I can ask. I'm sure we'll have a 5-star call this week, and so I can write that down and let people know that we have interest in that. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Would that be something good for brand new assistants to watch as well? You know, Suzanne, you asked about would it be good to have your brand new associates watch? Absolutely. And if you guys want me to, I can, when I do that call, I can kind of go over with you guys what I'm going to cover in the newest, like what a new associate, like what boxes it should check when you do a call like that. And then I can do a mock call to show you exactly how I do it, if that would work. What script is everyone using for Belly Blaster? I will send you exactly what I'm sending. If anybody else wants to put theirs in the comment section, don't be shy. So, like if they comment in the group and say, you know, on a post that says Belly Blaster and they say they're interested, I message them, just get the conversation started and say, very simple, hey, I see you're interested in our Belly Blaster. Is that right? Like I told you guys last week, I generally always end in a question when I'm talking to somebody. The same is true for this type of stuff too. So then I'm saying, oops, it's sending that to Regina privately for some reason, sorry. Perfect. I'm down over 50 pounds using my favorite package, which is the Belly Blaster. That's what I'm going to recommend for you. As you can see from the group, the results are extremely effective. I lost my spot. With these Fat Blaster packages, it's going to be our 4 best products. It does exactly what it sounds like it does by melting fat away in our problem areas. Some of the other benefits of the package are going to include mental clarity, decreased appetite, cravings, and of course, weight loss. I can offer this to you for $163 with free shipping. How does that sound? And that's what I say every single time. So there is that. If anybody else wants to share what they are saying that is working, if it's working for you guys, please share. Thank you. Somebody said they were glad I was feeling better now. That's really sweet. Okay. Make it one at least, yeah. Yeah, 1 business post, 1 personal, and 1 interaction, I think is a good schedule to be on. Okay, that's awesome, Suzanne. Okay, people are sharing their scripts, so make sure you guys are either copying and pasting or taking, what am I trying to say? Somebody help me. Screenshots is what I'm trying to say. You know, and then when people share a script with you, it doesn't mean it's like going to get you the sale every time. Take the pieces you like of it and put together what's going to work for you. That's what a script is. That's what they're for. They're a template. So lots of good stuff coming through here. Yeah, absolutely. Make it sound like you. Make it sound like something you would say. Because I'll say something sometimes that, like, I know that Alicia wouldn't say. You know what I mean? And she took that and used that. It would sound so strange and it just would not be good. So just make it sound like you. I'm eating my breakfast, so, you know. You guys have to bear with me. A little bit. Okay. Those were good questions so far. Does anybody else have any questions? Me too, Tabitha. Oh, I like that. Karen adding in the, just for a little bit more, just like less than $10 more, they can do the one that has the snacks in it. So I love that. And then, you know, really, the more products you get in there, if they fall in love with something, they're more likely to come back for it. So I love that you're adding that in there. Blueberries are really sour. Does anybody else have any questions? It keeps telling me I have messages and then it takes forever to pop up. Do you have useful business advice? Anything you can think of? Be consistent. Okay, somebody says they have one more question. Oh dear. No, I'm never ever gonna see them because they keep bouncing around. I noticed some tools are either okay. I honestly have no idea what you mean, Amy. I'm gonna have to go look at it. Oh, hang on. I see what you're saying. Hang on. Let me read the rest of these. Yeah, I always put on SmartShip, Tabitha. I've always done that my entire business. I tell them if they ask about it, that is not mandatory. They don't have to be on it, but it's smart. Here's the benefits of it. But yeah, I always put them on SmartShip. Shannon in. I'm not sure whose team you're on, but I can tell you the way that we do it, which I would say is pretty similar to what most people are doing it. We have an active associate file, an active associate list, and we try to find the next active person in line, and that's who the customer goes to. If we can't find an active associate in line, then that is when we do what we call rotate them, and they go to an active associate in alphabetic order. They're rotated to somebody. But most of the time we can track them back to somebody. We just have to cross reference an active associate list. So I'm assuming that's pretty similar to how most people do it. Okay, Amy, so yeah, packages are going to look different. I did a video in the Team All In group the week before explaining all of it, but you just have to build them. They're customizable. The only packages that are back there are going to be the one with the Renew and Slumber, and the one with the snacks. Everything else you build out yourself, making it totally customizable for the customer. For example, well, you'll see in the video that I did, you go to tools, you put in associate, and then you type in combo, you add enroll and auto ship with the combo, then you go up there, you type in renew, there's a package with 2 renew, enroll and auto ship on that one, and then you type in hydration, it'll bring up all the different heart and hydration options, you pick the flavor they want, and bam, you've got the exact same package as the Belly Blaster kit, but it's more PB, and you just create it yourself. Then the important key to this that I want to make sure you guys all understand and your downline understands is that once you make that link, once you've created a original flavored Belly Blaster kit or grape flavored, that link for that package is always the same. So you don't have to go back to tools and make it 10,000 times. I just save mine to my notes section on my phone with a label, grape Belly Blaster, or grape detox, or grape this, or whatever, like a keyword. The other thing you can do is the predictive text. I do use that where when I say the word, it changes it to my link, so that it just flips it over, and I can do a training on that another time. But I save it with the label, so then I don't have to make that link 5,000 times. It makes it much easier. You just go grab the link when you know what they want. What order do you post your 3 posts a day? Which one do you do first? So I feel like it doesn't really matter what order they go in. Usually I'll do something like a good morning inspirational type post first. Then I'll do some sort of businessy type thing. I'm out running. Hey, look at me. I'm out here running, working my business, or look what my business did for me or paid for, whatever, that type of post next. And then generally, when more people are home, more people are paying attention, it's a good time for the interactive type post, just so that you get that interaction. If you do it midday on a Monday, most people are going to be at work. So keeping those types of things in mind and when it makes sense to post stuff. So that's a good schedule. What benefits do I give people for SmartShip? The benefits are really quite simple right now. Pretty soon we're going to go through the comp plan change where the benefits get more real of keeping them on SmartShip. Right now, the benefits are that they earn rewards towards free product. I had somebody the other day in our customer group when I did the $35 off for new customers say, what about old customers? And my response was literally, It can't get any better than the fact that you're earning rewards towards free product. It doesn't get any better than free. And they didn't even know that because they weren't on SmartShip. So that is a huge thing. People want to use those points to try new products. So I tell them you earn rewards towards free product, and then you never have to worry about running out of product. You can it's totally in your control. That's the number one thing I always tell them. AutoShip is always in your control. You can change it, edit it, move it up, move it back, push it out, whatever you need to do. It's always in your control, but the benefits are always going to outweigh the risk as far as AutoShip goes, and it allows you to stay consistent. And if you really want to lose the weight you want to lose, you need to stay consistent with your products. And you can stay consistent and earn rewards to get free products all at the same time. Now, when the comp plan changes in November, the reward is definitely going to outweigh the risk, because if somebody goes off of their AutoShip, they'll be bumped back up to retail pricing. So they'll lose their discount by not being on AutoShip anymore. So it will definitely be an incentive for them to stay on it. Even if it means they push it out a month and they can't order this month, they have to order next month. Keeping them on an AutoShip will become a huge, huge incentive eventually. So, but right now I'm keeping it very simple with what we can offer them, which generally is enough. Recap video, thank you. I don't know. I'm not sure about how far out you can push it. I don't know that they've determined that 100% yet. You will be able to push it. Like if my AutoShip is set for the 3rd and I need it for the 25th, you will absolutely be able to change it. But I don't know how far out you'll be able to go. Okay. Anybody else have anything I can answer quickly? Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I hope that this is beneficial and you learned a little bit of something today. I don't know what we really did today. But you do have 2 homework assignments. I love spending time with you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. What video were you guys talking about earlier? I think maybe you're talking about next week when you see my name on the schedule. Just know that that call is the call that I'm going to go over what a new associate launch call is, what it should look like, and how it should run. And so just know that if you want to tune into that, make sure when the schedule comes out for next week that you look at the day for my call, and that's what I'll be doing. So awesome. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. Love you all and have a wonderful week. It's Monday. See you guys later.